I'm back. um, you know, that thing overheating is really becoming a nuisance for sure. It's becoming a nuisance. I threw all of our links into the chat again because that's what keeps killing us. We keep my every time I open up like YouTube Studio to grab like all of the links for some reason, like that's what kills it. Opening YouTube is what forces the computer to overheat. Oh dear God, he's looking at text. um. So tell you what, this is what I'm gonna do here on the back end. Right, we're just gonna generate a sticky note here somewhere. And now all of my links, I believe, are like permanently attached to what we're doing here. I do apologize. I thank you for navigating technical difficulties with me. Um, just really unfortunate. It's back to being a hot one in Phoenix all over again. It's just it's not a burden, but it's certainly one that we've been stuck with. You know, native Phoenicians, native Arizonans are used to the heat. That's not going to surprise anyone. Um, what will surprise people certainly is you know, how hot it is. It's like, you know, service of Venus hot. You put a Red Eyes deck in the Discord, you're a saint, sir. You are a saint. You'll have to tell me, because I'm still kind of like setting it up. So if you know of any like tricks or tips that you want to tell me about as far as... Yeah, look at that. Red Eyes analysis format. I'm taking a look at it right now. You know, I've seen this one because this is the cool one that allows you to bring out Dragoon, right? So it's got 3 of the Metal Dragons, Red Eyes Gearfried, couple of regular Red Eyes. And I don't recognize a couple of the ones in the middle here. I do have some I have some questions about the red stone, the stone with red eyes, or the black stone with red eyes, or whatever it's called. I don't really ever seem like I get that one off very much. And I'm not sure what this is. This Dragon's Eerie right here? I can't tell. We'll look at it. We'll definitely, we're gonna look at it some more for sure. Because I'm very excited for more like actual like TCG kind of content, more like meta content, because I want to explore like kicking people's butt and less getting my butt kicked. Sorry, I'm transitioning over. We're just trying to get to the game. Just trying to get to the game. Really good question though, for reals. Regarding uh decks, I'm not sure if there are other ones that I want us to put up there yet, but for right now, certainly like a gear free deck like feels pretty good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I get the sense that my computer doesn't really know what to do here with some of these inputs and outputs, and he's having a very difficult time. I get that sense. This one actually has the switch on. Okay, one more time, please. Okay. You know what? I'll settle with this. I'll settle with this. Because I'm not sure as far as like deck archetypes. Certainly, I think we have the ammunition for like a Dragoonity deck, maybe a Gravekeeper's deck. I would like to explore the options that we have right now, and so I think if there aren't any that you want to put out there for funsies, Shadow, then I think the next step is also like me putting up all of our stuff. I really hope sharing the stream is not going to crash it here. That would be incredibly unfortunate. My computer, guys. Oh, it's okay. We can make it. It just, he makes me very, very nervous. He makes me very, very nervous. Hi. Yeah. Are we gonna be playing more? Yeah, we're playing more Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. Okay, let's get into it. We got computers' butts to kick here. Fighting for a friend. Joey chased after one of the robbers, Valen. I know that guy. He took the mises. Oh, right, you are, mate. Oh no. Look, pal, I want my back. Joey's just gonna drop the. Listen, I want my back. Then why chase me? She happens to have her own mind, you know. She did, at least before you guys brainwashed her. You don't get it, mate. No one is brainwashed. Mai chose to join our side with her own free will. And do you know why? She was sick of taking a back seat while you got all the fame. Yeah, I remember us reading this, and that seemed like a very weak plot point. I was like, I don't understand why there's like something going on with, you know... I don't understand why, like, that's the thing. She just randomly turned on Joey after clearly, like, falling in love with him last season. Wake up, Wheeler. I led here. Get rid of you for good, because Mai can't be happy with you around. And what does that mean? It means you're going to challenge us to a children's card game. I believe we tried to fight this with the Joey deck last time, so we're just going to jump right in. And we're going to go Captain. I don't think that there's a Captain deck in the universe that is meta viable. So I'm not asking for that as a deck list request. We're keeping meta, and we're keeping our rules for finishing the YouTube series kind of separate from each other. You know what I mean? Rivalry of the Warlords. This has not been a good card so far. I thought it was going to be good. And I'm like, yeah, we're just going to make them pick one monster. And then they pick one monster. And then it's not a big deal. So. There's Captain. We got the Banner of Courage. So we've already got a very minor attack boost. Good combo, kinda, because we got Freed. And Freed wants company. So Freed is gonna bring back in Roz with him. Raz's special effect is going to pop off because he was summoned to the field, which means we can look for somebody. Which I want to say at this point is it's either Command Knight or it's another captain. If I do Command Knight, everybody gets a boost. If I do another captain, you can lock everybody out. You can lock everybody out. Surrender. No, thank you. I would like to finish the turn, please. We're gonna try transition one more time. I swear to goodness. Yugi, tell him what's up. Please don't hurt me. Why? Yep. The webcams don't work anymore. They really don't. The web camera is just like straight up gone. It's okay. It's fine. Seal of Orichalcos. Chain another effect. I guess maybe I can limit him to one here. It hasn't worked the way I thought it was going to, because every time I activate Rivalry of Warlords, like I think at this stage of like the meta of the game, having one type of monster, I thought it was going to be advantageous because of the myriad of monsters that you need to have to complete this. I am going to go Dark Freed because I want Breaker the Magical Swordsman right way to kill Seal of Orichalcos. Raz is kind of useless. He's already served his purpose. So, what are the chances that this thing's got 1400 defense? Probably not. It's a desk bot. It's a desk bot. Oh. And then I think we're done for that turn. So, you know, we've got Rivalry up, and it's not doing anything because we have Warlords. But you see what I mean? Like, I don't think that actually stops anything. Deskbot is just going to run into me, destroy Captain. That's fine. It's getting less fine by the moment. Main phase 2. Activate the effect of Dark Freed. Yes, for the love of goodness. Breaker, please. This is true. Because that is up, I cannot put Breaker out. Did not think that through. The Despot effects are popping off like you would not believe. I still don't understand how that... His desk bots! The desk bots. That one's so chunky. We might have to get smart on this now. Can we not play dumb anymore? I'm feeling very nervous. Like, he did kind of flood the field right away. I'm not sure if this is a... Oh no, they're all switching to battle. That was a chunk of damage, no lie. Well, we're dead. Mulligan. Let's mulligan that one. Okay, so we do need to be very careful because those desk bots will come out, and they've got a bunch of effects that I'm frankly, I wasn't worried about at first because I was like, desk bots. And now I'm like, desk bots. I almost don't even want to put anything down. Whoa, this was, what the heck was this hand? What the heck even was this hand? I hope he doesn't like run into me right away with the desk bot. That would be very, very upsetting if he just like ran into me with the desk bot. With so much support and a single starting hand, A forces for our warrior spellcaster bonus. He is trying to terraform. Bless me, goodness gracious. So the play kind of so far has been when Seal of Orichalcos comes out, you pop it right away. There's a desk bot. Is this the one that runs into me? Yeah. So, you know, I'm glad that I incentivized that for myself, but I do feel very badly that that can be your first move on the turn. It's just like, I'm going to run a despot into you. Well, I see we kind of already know how this is going to play out here. So, apparently we need to be very careful about our... So, if this card battles an opponent's monster during damage calculation in other places play, you can activate this effect once per battle. Your opponent takes no damage for the rest of this turn. Also, send one despot from the deck to the graveyard, except number 4. And if you do this, gain 400 in attack and defense equal to the monster's level times 500 during damage calculation only. This card destroys your opponent's monster by battle. You can special summon 2 despots. So he sounds like an actual fucker. Like an actual monster that we need to get rid of. What about you? When this card is normal summon, you can special summon 1 despot. Once per turn. Quick effect, you can target 1 despot monster. Jeez. Okay. So he can gain 1,000. And then this one is it specific to him, or is it just... It's this card specifically. So 3's got to go before 4 in this instance, I believe. So battle phase, right? Am I not allowed to battle because this is my first turn? Is this really... No, this is turn 3. Why can't I battle? I'm assuming there's something on here that says the effect, like I'm not allowed to battle the next turn. What is going on here? Or Orichalcos says I can't battle the next turn. I'm not sure. I'm not, because I'm obviously in the phase. Why can't I? I don't understand. He's gonna make like another like 4,000 attack power bot, isn't he? Your opponent has declared battle. Activate the effect of a card. Yes. Yes. We're going to use Memory of an Adversary here. I'm shaking my head. I'm shaking my head. I want to get rid of Rivalry of the Warlords really bad because it does nothing. And it's a useless card. I guess the good news is maybe forcing everybody into attack or into defense. Why? We're just I mean, we're just so back row heavy right now. Dr. Retsu armor. And what other effect can go off? I don't. It does. That does nothing in this context. So it's okay. We don't have to worry about that. Captain is going to do nothing, so I'm not even going to bother playing him right now. Terraforming to look for another seal of Orichalcos. We've got a Captain Command Knight combo going. We desperately need to keep all of these freaking guys off the field. If this card is special summoned, I don't even know what you are. Like, why doesn't the name pop up? Are you a token of some kind? Despot 2? There we go. This card is special summoned, you can... Let me get rid of him first. I mean, we got Dark Reed again, but that's not necessarily what we want. You know what I mean? The deck is done. Oh, snap. Which deck? I might have the juice for one more Memory of an Adversary. So here's what we do, okay? We tribute Captain, and we're going to put out Dark Freed. Then we're going to set Memory of an Adversary, and then if it goes to pot after that, then we'll put Call of Haunted down. Battle? So, can you just not touch this monster at all? Because that's what it's really looking like, is if this card battles a monster's opponent during damage calculation, you can activate this effect once per battle. Your opponent takes no battle damage the rest of this turn. I mean, so he can only do it once per turn, but, like, what's the point? You know what I mean? I think... can't attack. I'm sure one of these despots says I can't attack the others. Well, unfortunate. So again, they all have abilities that are boosting each other kind of mid-battle phase, and so we don't have the battle phase quickness that we need Yeah, we will activate another Memory of an Adversary. Please stop. So we have a Mysterious Guard. That could be a good way of getting rid of Deskbot 4. I should have played this before I set Call the Haunted, but that's fine. So if he has another warrior on the field... So the way this may work out is we'll wait till an attack pops up, and then we may Call the Haunted first to have somebody big out, and then we'll send out the ones that he buffs up to the top. Yeah. It's in the Discord. I appreciate that. Again, like, here's the link to the Discord and the Twitter and everything else, guys. Please go and join our community. Put your deck list in there. Feel free to give your thoughts and opinions so we can kind of cultivate a nice little group. Yeah, I think the Call the Haunted and then flipping is kind of the way to go here. I gotta get rid of these friggin' I gotta get rid of the the Rivalry of Warlord. It just doesn't do what I thought it was going to do. Machine Assembly. No, I'm not gonna bother yet. He's declaring an attack. Yes. Call the Haunted. I guess Blue Flame Swordsman is our biggest one. Okay, now we get the flip. Now we get 2. I think this one... Yeah, get out of here, please. And then also this one that's 4,200, please leave. I like how he just became 3,700 when he hit the field. Come on, just if only Captain. If only Captain. If only Warrior Returning Alive. If I would have left a space down the bottom there. A little. One of those things that makes you shake your head a little bit. You know what I mean? I actually have to reopen our Discord because I'm a dum-dum. Yeah, is this one that we can... I think we might have most of the parts from this one. But not... I see that Immortal Phoenix is on here. So my question is that... is this your screen for Legacy of the Duelist? Link Evolution, or... Because now you have me intrigued. As I actually see some of the cards we want to play with. And I didn't see them before Shadow. It looks good. It looks very rushy. Yeah, I mean, you know my style. Hmm. Well, I do have to say I'm not feeling very confident right now about... Um... Can you guys go up any? If you can add one Earth Machine monster. And what about you? You're just a 500 to all on the field. You gain 500, 200 all the time. 2 junk counters. And I can't... Is it... I think this is what's making it so I can't target... I mean, it definitely looks like it's like an older style deck because of like the Goblinbergs and stuff like that in there. And I just know that they have like limited usability for like synchro and link and kind of rushing the field. But so again, I like the idea. Like our thematic going this far into the game has been, you know, like we're gonna rush down the field because that's what you can do early game. And I still like that idea, but I understand going forward as we get like more mature and start working with more of the complex mechanics, like rush the field is not always like what we're gonna do. But I mean, yeah, like it looks cool to me. Am I saying it's like completely meta viable? No, probably not, because you know the Goblinbergs are gonna get wrecked, dude. No. You have entered the damage step. Activate the effect of a card. No. You got some junk counters from that. But he can't do anything. That's really rough. I feel like we're not doing bueno here. We're really not. I may have... So, Rivalry of Warlords, it's probably going to go. It's probably going to get taken out right now. Damn you, Deskbot. And give the other one 800. Before he gets... Yeah. Okay, so like, you know, I think we're at a point like where I can't BM it anymore. We have to... I've got to think more critically about like what we're doing. So full stop. Rivalry of the Warlord, I don't think is good. It's going back into the box. What we desperately need is some back row mitigation, back row removal. I don't know, but anti-spell fragrance. I mean, we could always just try and counter for with like 2 black holes. I don't even think there's like MST in here. It's like, have you got MST? I don't know. Have I? Probably not. If we did, it was going to be like right in here. So, you know, we don't have a lot of back row removal options. And I'm just trying to consider what my options are here. Let's see. Destroy spell card? Yeah. Yeah, I learned about this last time, like how to search through all the meta lingo. Attack the moon once per turn when you're a rock type monster. Change, destroy a spell or trap. Okay, no thank you. Fate doll, target one set or trap reveal. Force it to activate. Breaking the world once per turn, target one ritual monster you control. No. Burning land? Because Seal of Orichalcos is a land card, right? The field card. D spell, double snare, just face up. Yeah, hang on. Hang tight, 2 seconds. Because I gotta jump over to it to get into it. And I'm a Discord novice, so just keeping that in mind for, you know, like if that's something we want to do on the regular, I gotta like learn how to actually use it. Too many wires. Oh my god. Oh no. Yeah, switch input and output. Which device? Oh. What did I do? Yo? Hang on, we gotta do some stuff here. Let's see. So, do. It does have a lot of spells for sure. I'm still setting this up so I can kind of work here. If I close this, is it gonna kill? Is it gonna kill the Discord or no? Yeah, let's check. That didn't do anything, right? Yeah, we're good. Okay, so first of all, thanks for helping me out here. What is going? All right, so it's the back row for sure. The back row is what's killing us, and then the flood. But losing is what's killing us. I didn't know if that was apparent or not, but losing. Yeah. Breaker the magical warrior. Yeah. It probably isn't, but like I'm looking at our dedicated back row removal, and this is what it is. And so this is my argument. It's easier to get Breaker out than it is hoping I search for one of these. Mm-hmm. And he is still summonable by Captain, which is what we have right now. Those are the tools that are kind of available to us. So that's where the utility sort of ends. Is that he can be special summoned, he can be searched with Dark Freed, and then he can pop. Yeah. Take your time. Take your time. I'm still puzzling this out. Griffin's Feather Duster. Destroy all spell and traps on your side of the field. Nah, that doesn't help. Double Snare. Parallel Panzer. Only to a link monster. Nope. Yeah, because the only thing that we even have that's like remotely MST-like is like the stupid like remove trap and regular old-fashioned Twister and Dispel. They don't necessarily help. But I knew that rivalry part had to go. That wasn't good. Don't one of these dark witches search for a spell card when they're destroyed? Magician of Fate, something like that. I bet it is. No, I maybe it's if I go through the thematics again. Search. Yeah, we got to get one of them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm going through the deck list right now. I'm trying to see which one of these spellcasters has like spell searching. I think it's like Magician of Faith or one of them. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if even if it just gave us kind of like a framework of like maybe what to think about. I'm also wondering if it's just like, do I need to go like buy all the Yugi packs until I find MST or whichever one this is in? There's the tomato. There's Senju. I'm not saying it's the ultimate strategy here. I'm just saying it's the fastest way to get some back row removal. Yeah, that one's killing me. That one's on the ban list. I'm like, no, they're using it in the context of the game too. It is a problem for reals, for realsies. There's just a lot of setup. There's way more setup on something like this than there is with like the despots. Despots are coming out and they're automatically just like boosting themselves up to 4,000. Oh, Gravekeepers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good point. That's going to be one we have to work on. I don't know if I could use it for right now for the purpose of doing the stream, but I'm down. If we got to switch over to Gravekeeper to get it done, you know, like we'll switch over to Gravekeeper. Yeah, there's going to be some thought exercises on that one because I've never played it either. I'm searching the database here. No, no. Reset. Text search. Just pulling up everything that mentions the word spell now. Stops monster destruction, and isn't party specific. So you can activate on your turn from stop your monsters from being destroyed. You can also stop monsters from being destroyed as a mechanic effect on your opponent's turn. So if they have to pop something to start a combo, then you can stop it. So I mean, it's okay. It's okay, like if you're worried about getting Raigeki or MST or anything like that, or not MST. It negates the activation, but you have to pay 1,500. Solemn Judgment. Mm-hmm. I'm Yeah, and that's not like a fun way to beat the guy either. You know what I mean? So, going through, and I'm seeing which one of these. So, Magician of Faith does target one spell and add it to the graveyard. It's been a long time since I thought about using one of these old flippy monsters, but the Mysterious Guard that did kind of work that last game, but I did screw myself. I'm wondering, but there's already so much magic in the deck. There's already so much magic in the deck. Swords Revealing Light? No, but that was the only thing that was keeping me alive before. Let's try taking it out. Let's see. We gotta do something big. Oh no, yeah, it's not a good card. These are not meta relevant cards for sure. we're just using the tools that we have right now to beat the game. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I I wouldn't roll in 5Ds for sure. Hmm. Guilford. Yeah. Let's hang on real quick. I don't think I now this is another problem. I think but we don't even have that many equips. I think and they're not even the good equips. Like it's there's no United We Stand, there's no Mage Power. Megamorph, maybe. For Megamorph? 3. Well, we got the Bound Wand. We got Fusion Sword. We've got both of the masks, but I don't know how applicable they are. Wonder Wand. Only to a spellcaster, gains 500. If you control the equipped monster of this card, you can send. All right, let's roll this again. Let's just like run it into it and see what happens. And then, you know, if I run it another L, then we'll back out and then we'll start thinking about this in maybe a different way. And we're talking. Okay. You know, it's one of those things where I feel like if you're not paying attention, that Megamorph can screw you, and it has for sure. I know that I've done it, like even on the stream, where I'm like, I don't know who's got more attack points or life points, or I wasn't paying attention, and then you equip it, and then you're no, I just killed myself. I click too fast. That's my problem. I click too fast. Yeah. This Valen guy, his whole thing is desk bots. I definitely see because it's so rushy. You've seen you've seen like turn 1, turn 2, and he's got a full field. It's very rushy for early Yu-Gi-Oh. It hurts my feelings. Oh, we really could. We really could be thinking about that. Although I don't think he's on the booster list, is he? Okay, so here's the upside. We pulled both breakers turn 1, and he's gonna pull Seal of Orichalcos is gonna come out right now. So that means we can pop it right away. And I think maybe that'll help prevent some of the nonsense that's going on here with only being able to attack once. Because only being able to attack once and then having desk bots, desk bot number 4, like reset his effect every turn because you can only attack once, that's what's really hurting me. If you can get rid of Seal of Orichalcos, then you can attack twice, and then desk bot can't activate his effect more than once per turn. So there's command. So we're going to go 1. And we know that we're going to eat it, but it's fine. Because eating it is more important, or getting rid of the seal is more important than eating it. Mm-hmm. Can this not be destroyed? I just popped it and it didn't do anything. Okay. Okay. I know, but they know it's I haven't seen that yet. I don't believe that it exists from the early pulls as of yet. All right, so is that in Kaiba's stuff? Or is it in Yugi's? Because I've already... We basically went through all of Grandpa and all of Joey. We basically have all of Grandpa and all of Joey. And his booster? Okay. So there's Seal, and then we might be able to live through one more turn. Maybe. I doubt it, actually. No, so you gotta pop it twice in one turn. You gotta pop it twice in one turn. Okay. So new strategy. Popping it once does nothing. You know, maybe anti-spell fragrance. Maybe you gotta roll anti-spell fragrance because we need to force him to set first so it can be popped while it's set. Yeah, so I think that's the play going forward. Let's can we even battle? No. Why? I hate this deck. He won't let me do anything. Sharp greed. Yeah. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, there's a bunch of dead archetypes. Like I know, like my brother, he likes to play with the UA, like the sports guys, and I know that's kind of like a dead archetype too. But it's fun. It's fun to play. Did it get some support recently? Did it really? That's fun. Oh, but not TCG yet though. Okay. All right, we got to back out. We got to back out. There's nothing we can do about it. So, it's fine. You know what? And so Breaker's not going to work. But you know who does work? For reals? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Is I think Injection Fairy Lily is so big that it doesn't matter if they pump it up to 43 or whatever. That like I think if we get her early game, she could be good. As far as like canceling out a Despot, even when it's pumped up all the way, because they're not destroying us any other way. They're not popping the card as an effect. They're getting big and then killing us in battle. So maybe Little. Maybe Lily. Reset. Sure. Yeah. It's just it's not moving, you know what I mean? Like we're dying in the first 3 turns now, so unless we draw my body, it doesn't do anything. Yeah. Trunk. So let's do 2 fairies, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna break out of here, and then what do we say? Anti-spell fragrance, continuous trap. Let's look. I'm eyeballing. Free. I mean, I think just for... I wouldn't mind having a 42 card deck in this instance. You know what I mean? So Dark Freed doesn't do anything now that Breaker is gone. No. Breaker's still here, though. Dark Freed can... So he has the same ability as regular Freed, the Matchless General. But he can search for dark monsters as opposed to warrior-type monsters. Or dark attribute monsters, rather. It was primarily for searching out Breaker. But honestly, just for in the context of like decks that we may run in the future, it could also be a good fit for like Red Eyes, because since all of the the Red Eyes, Gearfried, a lot of it is dark. There's kind of like a dark fire attribute split, and so Darkfried could be good. I've got Guilford the Legend, but he really does nothing because of equips, because they don't exist. So hang on, Anti-Spell Fragrance is in here now. Can I just activate Prohibition? Can I just prohibit Seal of Orichalcos? That's a good question. Just gonna take a minor detour here. Continue a spell. Activate by declaring one card name. Cards with that name and their effects cannot be used. Cards already on the field are not affected. You know what? I'll put 3 of these in here. Hope I draw it before Seal or Calcos. What's that? Yeah, he's not in the game yet, right? He's not in LOD. Yeah. But I think they're still updating it though. I don't think they've like given up on this game quite yet, so. I should just crush card this guy. I wish some of the chaos monsters were in here. They are also very good. Like a chaos sorcerer. I would run him in a hot second because he's a problem solver. You just discard something from the graveyard or you know, light monster, dark monster out of play, and then whoever's on the field is out of your hair. Yes. Let's back out. Single player. Okay, so captain deck, the try 4, try 5. I don't know what we're on now. Oh, he's gonna go first, huh? He's gonna go first. Okay, so it's not a terrible hand. I feel like we can actually do something here, but both players. So it's both players. So hear me out, right? Activate supply squad first. Set enemy controller. It means brain control would become effectively useless. Because anti-spell of fragrance would force us to set first, I think. Or is this one of those deals where we can set it, but then we can activate once it's on the field? Okay, okay, that's good. Yeah, I was gonna say because it's got to be quick play, because otherwise, because brain control is not quick play, but enemy controller is quick play. All right, we know. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to not activate it. It does seem like it's a lot of grinding. I'm kind of on this kick where like I want to go through and beat a bunch of games that like I always said I was going to beat. So that's kind of been my thing recently. Do I poke with Blue Flame, or do we immediately switch to Freed? Well, so here's the thing. We haven't summoned yet, so we can poke first, and then if it's nothing, we can summon afterwards. And it's Sakura's armor. we got some money out of it, I guess. Now, good question is, what do we want to use our normal on? Normal on... I'm going to set Mysterious Guard. Because my gut feeling is that the desk bots are coming out like a clown car next. And, which they are, okay. Hang on. Before everything gets really zany here, and he starts activating, target one face up, change battle position, tribute one monster, target face up monster on the field. So suboptimal, incredibly suboptimal that he had two of them, but they're both going back. One's going back to the hand. So attack position one is going back to the hand. I mean, we got paid for it. Let's see. So there's Lily. Yeah, I mean, this is the only time I've met any kind of resistance in the playthrough so far. Up until this point, I've been able to, like, rush my way through. So, we're going to attack with Lily, and we're so small that he's unlikely to do anything beforehand, and then we're going to activate the ability, and then we're going to activate the effect. I know I ate 2K, but it was the only way that I could pretty much guarantee that we could pop the Despot without any negative effects afterwards. So, Lily's out there. I feel like we're good for right this second. We could do a captain turn, roll the dice for a free summon. He's got to call the Haunted. That's not good. Because it's either that, or it's get rid of Lily and put out Freed, which is risky at this point in time. So I think the move is Captain, and then roll for a free summon. Yeah, activate Marmitting Captain. Yes. Yes. What's that? You know, I think one of the ones that I have seen played, and I don't understand it, so it's one of the ones I kind of want to get more of my brain wrapped around, is like the invoker, like the dragon invoker stuff, because it's so complex. I don't even really know how to like wrap my brain around it. Okay. Yeah, invoked dragon, I think. Invoked spellcaster. There's a couple of different combinations, and I'm not sure which one is like the most relevant. But I think like starting with invoker and like understanding all of invoker might be a good place. Or invoked, right? Isn't that the archetype, invoked? Ah, yeah. I think that's it. How do we want to do that? Let's attack with Lily and see if I can force another kill. So I mean, like, I am eating more damage. I understand that, but he can't get out of it because Lily can pump up too big. Now, what do? Gains 500 for each machine. You're one machine. So you're 1,000. If 2 or more machine monsters are special summoned. Does this mean I'm actually okay to attack now? He is 1,200, it's saying. So if we attack with Field Commander Roz, he's dead. Oh, I think we're actually making some progress. But the junk counters are freaking me out here. Okay, I mean it's progress. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's a very lowercase W. No, please stop. And then he sacked machine assembly to grab another one. So now we've got to do the whole thing all over again. Battle phase. Gonna kill Captain. But we get paid. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we might have a semi-playable layout for Red Eyes to kind of emulate and base our build off of. You know, that doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me to have to do like more research and, you know, academics, so to speak. I'm more than happy to do the research. We've kind of been doing that on our own because I know you've seen when we've kind of been grinding for points in the middle of the week, not doing our normal stream, and that's when I've been like playing with the Red Eyes deck because I'm just trying to memorize all the mechanics, and I think I've got kind of like the gist of how it's working so far. But I will say, in the build that I have right now, I don't like the black stone with red eyes. So like in that example that you posted on the Discord, I'm not sure if I would want to run that. What do we want to do here? Command Knight or Freed? Command Knight gives everybody 400, except for Lily. But we could get rid of Roz and then put out Freed. And then Freed would let us search next turn. I know, I really do. I almost wish I had one of the warriors that just hit life points directly. Or, like, killed defense position monsters automatically. Like, if I... Freed is a lot more valuable in the, you know, like, the 2003 era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where it was, like, toolbox warriors. It's like, oh, there's a problem on the field. I'll use Freed and reinforcements to search out the solutions to those problems and then fix, and then you do it. But when you have a reoccurring problem over and over, he's not as useful, I think. Let's go Freed. Because Lily can still do something right now. Freed is bigger. He's bigger than normal. It also it's very weird, and it's like its wording too. Like I don't think it counts as a like it's not searchable by the other Red Eyes monsters that say, hey, look for a Red Eyes monster, or the equips that say, hey, equip this to a Red Eyes monster. I think that there's something about that's funny about its naming convention. Oh, hey, there's our very good friend Trigger, aka Justin. I haven't got to see you in a long time. I'm so glad that you're here in the stream with us. I want to poke. I'm gonna poke with Lily, and we're gonna attack because we got one more in us. We got one more big one in us. We're going to activate Lily. She gets big. What is he going to do about it? Nothing. He's going to take 1900. Now we can kill a... Yeah. Okay. It has been a long time, Justin. Has been a long time. I'm so happy that that like all of my friends from when I used to work at GameStop, they're all like doing super good. Like you've got a really good social media presence, and so does Maynard. If you remember Maynard back from the old GameStop, he's a big YouTuber now too. BD Cool. He's like 100,000 plus subscribers. Crazy, absolutely crazy that like one of my former employees and former customers all at the same place I used to work at. They're all in the social media game. Let's see. Activate read. This is the part where I wish that he could search, that there was some back row removal like the Dark Freed. Reinforcements? Yeah, it's in here. It's in here. We just bad pulse. Haven't found it yet. Attack. 1600. Did we just win? Yo, we did it, poggers. That one took a couple of tries. Suck it, Valid. Dustin says he's mainly twitching. Twitter is pushing, but yeah, get anywhere on content creation. Social media is one of the factors. It really is. It really is. And so that's why I'm really happy that I have such good role models to look up to in that regard. Because, you know, I haven't been in the social media game very long. I can't believe we beat that. I know that there's like 5 more battles here. Yeah. But I think we're on the right track here, right? We were able to clear it now. We're able to clear it now. Put up the link in the chat here. Is it to YGO Pro? Yeah. Put the link up for us, and let's see if we can get everybody to download it so we can kind of run our own little laboratory. Oh, we got dialogue. Hang on, Shadow. Don't be silly, Mai. I caused my own downfall. I thought if I won, I could make you forget about Joey Wheeler, but now I understand why he meant so much to you. The guy's got heart. Also, he's got a really good deck. You just hit 100% in GX? Poggers! Woo! Congratulations. We're getting there. We're so close. We're getting really close to the end of regular Yu-Gi-Oh! It's putting up a fight. It's putting up a good fight. Look at what the Orichalcos dragged in, my former employee. Now it's Miss Valentine's turn to send me a soul or give up her own. Oh my god. She's sad. How could he do this? Valen's the one who told me I have to duel for myself. Then he turns around and fights you to protect me? How pathetic. He deserved this. Hold on, Valen. May have annoyed me. Oh god. But no one deserves to have their soul taken away and then held captive by some hungry, power-hungry psychopath. You know what? That's a very fair observation, Joey. No one deserves to have their soul taken. Ha! Oh, God. I still think this is like 4Kids dialogue, just like ripped, and they just like slapped it in here, just like, boom! You want a family-friendly transcript for the video game? Well, I got one from a defunct children's company. Okay. You know what, Mai? As long as that Orichalcos thing has control over your mind, I'll never be able to talk sense into you. As a matter of fact, the only way I can save you at this point is to duel you. Oh, it always revolves around card games. In the Yu-Gi universe, they're like, I don't know. We might have to actually call in an actuary and get this whole thing settled out. You know, call the lawyers. No. Let's duel. Let's duel it out. Inheritance is settled by duel. All legal disputes are handled by duel. I understand everything now, Mai. You forgot what dueling's all about. So I'm here to remind you about the heart of the cards. Oh, grr. If you think you're going to teach me a lesson about duel monsters, you're wasting your time. I started 5Ds when I was considering doing all the challenge duels. It's been so much to like digest, because like going back through and then you're like, yeah, I can play Yu-Gi-Oh on YouTube, no problem. And then they're like, but you got to play with Yugi's deck. And you're like, none of these monsters are good. None of these monsters are good. Yeah, there we go. Oh, dude, Justin, you gotta post it in our Discord, dude. You gotta show us the old deck. That's like what we're all about. We're gonna be starting like our own, like little homebrew like Yu-Gi-Oh laboratory here, or maybe even card games in general, but definitely starting with Yu-Gi-Oh first. The deck list or the list of cards that are in your deck, your old beatdown deck. Yugi's deck does get better over time, but that very first run, it's just so crazy. As he's like, I play the Horned Imp in attack position, and it's like a 3-star monster, and it's got like 900 attack, and you're like, this is going to be a challenge. I severely underestimated like what's going on here. You want me to win the duel? What? Oh. Yeah, I think it does have all of the anime cards, because it makes sense, because they dude, you're right. You know what, Justin? Do me a big solid, brother, because I'm still learning all of the nuances between Twitch and Discord and OBS. Like, will you please, like, leave me a descriptor for how to do that? And I promise, Scout's honor, that I will not only do that, but I'll also try to figure out my camera situation. We do normally have a camera on stream, not today, but it's not a problem. It's not a problem. At least I didn't turn into a chipmunk. You can ask Shadow. Maybe at least I'm not a chipmunk today. How many accounts extra do you have, Shadow? Just this one? Okay. I just wanted to know, that way, like, when you're actually on, I want to know it's you, rather than assuming it's someone else. It says it's in streamer mode. I think I'm on Streamlabs. I'm not sure. I will take the 3 seconds out of my time to... Yep, Streamlabs OBS is what I'm using, apparently. Justin's one of my very good friends from my childhood neighborhood. He's also a very successful YouTube and Twitch professional. I just feel so dumb because I don't know like how to link anything. Yeah, if you can like send me some kind of instructions or anything for that, I promise I will. I absolutely promise I will. I just I don't, I have not learned. I do not know. Oh, okay. Gotta take in a deep breath here. We get dialogue. You're wrong. I never attacked, so you didn't lose the duel. I won't let the Orichalcos take you away, Joey. It's too late for that. I already lost. We went through a whole duel, and Joey like lost the duel. Oh, I already lost the duel, so there's no turning back. I'm just glad that one of us, that if one of us had to lose our soul, it didn't have to be you, Mai. You know what? Joey has taken chivalry too far. I draw the line at losing my soul for someone else. I don't think you get that one back. You know, I'm not super concerned with like making partner or anything like that, but these are my metrics. These are my metrics, Justin and Shadow and everybody else that's in the audience. We want to have fun, and we want to record our progress and show that not only are we getting better, but we're proficient. And that this is something that we're passionate about, and we're going to take the time and care to cultivate a community that's inclusive, but also can help us on that path to becoming more competent players and better players, and people that are just sort of kind of respected in each particular field for their ability to wreck it. Yeah, it's just for funsies. It's for funsies. I call this my sanity project. My sanity project. Joey, no! Mai broke free of Dart's influence over her, but Joey's soul was captured by Orichalcos. How could I be so selfish? You're the closest friend I ever had, and how did I repay you? By leaving you for a madman who promised me power. Absolutely. I'm all about crushing the goals. You know how I am, Justin. But yeah, leave it behind for me. If you can leave me some instructions or something, brother, I'm on it. I'll make him regret the day he met my Valentine. We got, she went Yami there for a second. No way. What happened? He lost the duel. Wait, does that mean? Yes, his soul belongs to Darts now. Oh no. Closed eyes, Yugi. That's when you know it was really serious. Grappling with a guardian. Fighting for a friend. Valen. Machines of Orichalcos. Psy-frame assembled. And then we got the desk bot. I think we also have like the actual like desk bot deck now. So yeah. Keep it on in the background. Just tag in whenever you get the chance. I really appreciate it. It's so great to see old friends come by. We've got we've got the time for an attempt here. Don't you see? Joey must have defeated Valen, and then Mai showed up. She didn't do this. That's true. However, there's only one person we can really blame for all this, and I think we know who I mean. He hides safely in his fortress while others do his dirty work. Well, not anymore. Yugi arrived at Dart's fortress, Iridius headquarters, and found an unconscious Mai. That's not little brother friendly. Mai, say something! She must have been in a duel, and it appears she lost. Because she's on the floor. Duel and her soul. I must put an end to this. It's about time you showed up. My buckles were getting lonely. This doesn't concern you, Raphael. Go back to the other Ninja Turtles. I'm here to see Darts. Is your master so much of a coward that he sent you to do his battles for him? Yes. Dragons. Claw of Hermos, Joey's card. Actually, Mai beat Joey, and then I defeated her, and then she defeated herself. But why? Wasn't Mai on our side? I never trusted her. It turns out I was right all along. After she took Joey's soul, she turned on us. Trump voice. Biggest mistake she ever made. Hey, what's up, Darth? Wake up! Can't you see your so-called Master Darts is just using you to satisfy his own selfish needs? If you really want to save the world, then stop fighting me and join my side. How he sounds. As soon as the great beast is revived, I'm afraid your side will no longer exist, Pharaoh. All it needs to get started is one more strong soul. How do you judge the strength of a soul? Inquiring minds want to ask. I want to get into the soul quality qualifying game. That sounds lucrative AF. And the sacred seal of Orichalcos will take care of that once I take you down. This dialogue. And the sacred seal of Orichalcos will take care of that once I take you down. The winner leaves a free... No, not my voice. The winner leaves a free man, and the loser becomes a prisoner to the beast. The beast. You're on! And if that's what it takes to set my friends free, then let's duel! And once you're out of my way, I can go straight for darts. And I'll kick you in the shins. He is the strongest of any duelist. He's literally the king of games. Monsters cannot attack Machina monsters. Oh no. So again, this is a blind playthrough. So I don't know. I don't know what this deck is either. Just how I didn't know what the Balons were. I didn't see. But it's Raphael though. Raphael is who we're fighting here. So here's the hilarious thing. We know what's in this deck, right? We know he's got Seal of Orichalcos. So you understand where I'm going. Or no, not Seal. He has got Claw of Hermos. Da-da-da-da. Come and knock at my door. We'll be waiting for you. Dude. So me personally, I love Noble Knight. I really do. I think Noble Knight is a great set. It's super fun to play. It is slower than some. Sorry, I got confused because I don't know my ABCs. Claw of Hermos. No, Noble Knights is great. It really is great. Next letter, R. C. There we go. Because it had that very nice feeling of having a toolbox sort of feel, that when a monster came, you could bide your time. You start the game, no one's on the field, Brothers comes out, or the one that summons someone else, and then you bring out Brothers, and then Brothers is on the you sack one for what's her name? It's the 2 ladies Link monster. It's a warrior, searches other warriors. Isolde, Tales of Two Cities. It's Isolde. Isolde, a Tale of Two Sisters or something like that. I think that's what it is. Darth, I'm looking for Claw of Hermos. I'm going to prohibit Claw of Hermos right from the get. Is that not what it's called? Oh, no. It's not in here. Claw. That's what this thing is actually called. I'm not crazy, right? It is called the Claw of Hermos. So, am I prohibited from banning it from the story? Did they already preempt me? Yeah, hang on. It's the Claw. The Claw. The Claw. Like Toy Story. The Claw. Yeah, exactly. Here we go. So the so we did it, right? Yeah, we did it. I think I just banned him from using Claw of Hermos. And we have the captain lock right out the gate. I don't think I was doing it because I think it's good. I think I was doing it because I think that I'm assuming that is his deck's main gimmick is getting out Claw of Hermos as fast as it can. So I'm hoping what this does is this allows us to beat him from utilizing the main mechanic of his deck. We're gonna find out. And he's captain locked right now. He is captain locked. So, oh, poggers. This is a pogged up first turn. Dragon monsters? Okay. $2,500, huh? So we're okay for right this second. If you're not familiar with what a captain lock is, for those of us in the chat or watching at home or in YouTube land, a captain lock is when you have two captains, and on the text of his card it says that your opponent cannot target warrior monsters for attacks except for this one. So when you have two captains, I believe it actually locks you out. So we're safe for the time being until he has some way of targeting our monsters, which I don't think he will because we've Clawed of Hermos him. I really want to try a Dark Magician deck eventually, or a Magician deck. I'm using air quotes here. Because I know that there's more than one kind of magician now. There's like those Apple magicians and stuff like that. Dark Magician Girl. And they don't necessarily revolve around the dark magician aspect. I think the magician itself is its own archetype in some respect. You got me? Okay. Let's hit this face down. It's a Kotetsu. He gets an equip. It's a Celestial Sword. You'll have to show me. You'll have to show me like an angel deck. I've seen it before because I had one in real life that I got like as a starter deck for my brother, but it wasn't bad, but it felt weird because like the Neos and the not Neos, the what's the hand trap? It's a fairy. It is Neos, but it's like elemental Neos, elemental. Yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm. Why did he bring back Kotetsu? He's doing stuff and I don't know what it is. Noble. It's treated as a Noble Arms card. 500. Guardian out. Summon. Hmm. Is there any way? Do you think we've got the resources for a spellcaster spell counter deck? Because I knew that was kind of a thing for a second too. And let's see what we can do here. Oh, we can attack some guys. How much trouble am I going to get myself in for killing this? He's already done his effect. looks for so many things. What the heck? Guardian. Was this always like this? I thought he only special summoned spirit monsters. Did he have a rewrite? Did they completely rewrite this monster? Add 1 Guardian card from the deck to your hand, except Celtic Guardian, Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress. So they put in a bunch of exceptions. Yeah, that's what they did. So, battle, Roz, kill this guy. Yeah, we're kind of stuck right at this second. We're a little stuck. Yeah, please. Here are the links to the Discord and the chat and everything one more time. Just dump it in there. I'm more than happy to house this kind of information, all of our individual decks, so we can kind of communicate with each other and help one another polish our prospective decks into something like actually usable in a meta sort of scenario. That's kind of the idea I would like for us to have. Let's end phase. With which one, Shadow? Goblinberg, the little airplane. It's good, but it's not as good as some of the other stuff, because Goblinberg is a 1+1, right? So he's 1, and then he gives you another one, which gives you a link or a fusion, or maybe some other kind of special summon scenario. But it doesn't really, it's not game breaking in the same way that like those desk bots, like, you know how they were just like all summoning each other out and then like 3 of them were 4,500? Like that's game breaking. It's gotta have the same level of speed, because ultimately I think that's where the meta is for Yu-Gi-Oh! Is old Yu-Gi-Oh! is like it's an RPG, right? It's turn based. It's I take a turn, you take a turn. The current meta Yu-Gi-Oh! Is Marvel versus Capcom. It's just like I'm gonna hit you and then I'm gonna uppercut you in the air. I'm gonna juggle, reset the combo, juggle, you're dead. You know what I'm saying? I think right now, I think it's better off being probably a Red Eyes deck in terms of Link Evolution, Legacy of the Duelist, right? So in Legacy of the Duelist, I think Red Eyes deck just in itself is fine. Red Eyes Gearfried might not be a thing because the Immortal Phoenix Gearfried hasn't made it into the game yet, so you may be gimped. You know what I mean? Accidentally closed my internet browser. It happens. It happens. If you have no monsters in the graveyard, special summon this card. You can send one of your equipped cards to the graveyard, target this monster. In the graveyard, banish those target, and if you do, this get 500. Okay, so I'm trying to decide, because he can't hit me right now. So what's most likely to happen? I can equip Megamorph onto one of his monsters as 3,500. I'm at 8,000. So if I equip it onto him, he will lose half of his attack. Mine are at 8,000. So if I equip it, it doesn't. If I equip it to any of my monsters, they would lose attack. 76. Well, unfortunately, I think I already entered battle phase because we were killing before this. So it's fine. That'll be our next play. I think next play is if he has not done any life points damage to us next turn, we're going to equip Megamorph onto one of his monsters. Because he's getting them real big. He's getting them real big, and that is a little nerve-wracking. There's the A-Forces. This is the play that I really wanted, because we have a stacked field. Woo! They big. They real big now. They woo! Okay, I'm excited. Let's megamorph this guy. Oh, your attack power is so small, buddy. What happened? What happened to your attack power? Commander Roz, remove that garbage, please, from the field. Woo! Guardian Dread Scythe. Oh, that's not good. Stop doing stuff. Alright, now we gotta read more. Equip only to Guardian Dread Scythe. It gains 500 attack for each monster on the field. Okay, so he's 4,000. That's opposite of bueno. If a Guardian Ataus is destroyed by a battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card. Equip one Reaper Scythe. That's this. From your... You cannot normal or special summon monsters. If this card is set from the field to the graveyard, send one card from your hand to the graveyard. And if you do special summon... So he's going to keep coming back. So the play here is to attack everybody else but him, right? Cannot be summoned. Gravy Axe. So I'm not in any danger because Captain has this Death Scythe guy. He's locked out. But I think long-term success is really going to depend on us either getting like another A-Forces or a Banner of Courage. I think that's just what it comes down to. There's Graceful Charity. It's never good when an opponent gets one. That's another card that that rubs me the wrong way every time it happens. Because they won't let you run it. Oh, there's a sad little... He's 6,000 now. 6,000. Well, we're not killing him. Oh, no. Is it every turn he's just gaining 500? For each of the monsters in the graveyard. I guess we're going to attack some face down. But if I kill it, it makes him even stronger. This game may come down to Memory of an Adversary, I think. Or Raigeki, yeah. I mean, a board wipe would go a long way. I honestly don't want to make him stronger yet. Because I can kill him. I need to clear the field. That's what we need to do. We need to start being real about it. A field wipe is in our future. Oh, here we go. It's over. It's all over. But isn't this thing going to come back when it hits the graveyard? It is going to come back. But as a 2,000 monster, we have won this. So all accolades to the captain and his mighty band of rogues. Please die. There are some Xyz monsters that you can pull from the first packs. I'll go back into deck edit here in 3 seconds because my time is extraordinarily limited today. So this is the final game for today. Hey, the seal is gone. Where'd it go? Does it usually put on a big green laser show? Oh my god. Yeah, and it usually takes someone's soul too. They sound like they're trying to like help desk the seal of Orichalcos. Did you try turning it on and then turning it back off? So how is it still here? I'm lost. I have a theory. The seal of Orichalcos is powered by darkness within each person who plays it, but Raphael was able to conquer that darkness. So my soul was spared? I'm free? Yep. So it just turns out if you're a good guy, that doesn't take your soul. So why did Joey have his soul taken? Because he didn't have really gnarly sideburns like Raphael. It was the power of the sideburns. It was the mutton chops. It was the mutton chops for sure. All right. Just because I have to know. Where are we? We are 2 duels away. I thought today was going to be the last day. It's not. But the darts and then a final mysterious fight is the end of OG or Arugula Vanilla Yu-Gi-Oh! How many points? We have 6,300 points. Please, Yugi, give me more of your cards. I will roll this. Slifer the Sky Dragon. Okay. That's a hell of a pull. TCG 10 opening is next after this. Arcana Extra Joker. Are you friggin' kidding me? Okay, so this one's going in the deck. Like, you see this one, right, Shadow? Darth, no joke. You may not have seen the beginning of the stream, but literally anytime I like do something on Discord or I move out of like my regular desktop for my Switch, swear to goodness, it causes my computer to overheat and crash. Final fight's got to be regular Yugi versus Yami Yugi. Like it's an anime fight for sure. What do you think? This fits, right? Shadow, you see this? 3 different warriors, and then he does spell and trap removal. And it's just 3 warriors with different names. So it's not a complicated pull. Or a complicated summon condition, rather. Gold sarcophagus. That used to be a thing. I don't think it's a thing anymore, but it used to be a thing. Silent Swordsman. Silent Swordsman could also maybe be like a toolboxy sort of answer for back row removal. I don't know. At this stage of the game, it feels like it's kind of hard to tell like what's useful and what's not useful. Magicians Unite. I mean, it sounds cool. Spellbinding Circle. Dark Magical Circle. That's some... I know that's a real thing. Eternal Soul. That's the one that keeps it so that your Dark Magicians don't die. But really only it really only works in the context of Dark Magician, right? Oh, hey, here's the Buster Blader stuff. The Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. There he is. I've never been good at tuners, though. Because, like, I'm all like, when can things tune and when can they synchro? I don't know. It's Marshmallow. Marshmallow. Ultimate Pull. Secret Rare. The 3rd sarcophagus. Hey, Inti Self. What's going on, brother? What is this? Reborn? I have never seen this, not once in my life. At the end of the battle phase, you can discard this card, then target one monster in your graveyard that was destroyed by battle and sent there this turn, special summon it, and when your opponent monster declares an attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target any number of Karibo monsters in your graveyard, special summon them. Huh. Interesting. So that's like for a Karibo deck, basically. Oh, did he? Yo, I see the card lists. Dark Magician's Obliterate in Link Evolution. Not the greatest, but it's helped win a lot of duels in the game. That's so reassuring because, you know, it's been a grind. It has been a real grind. Yeah. And I appreciate that one too. We're gonna do some real analysis here, boys. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna come up with a formula that's specific. Another Slifer the Sky Dragon. You can't make this sort of stuff up. What was it? A certain magical something? Okay. Dark Magic. Beginning Night. Well, there's Buster Blader. He's also a good candidate for just a big boss monster at the end of the Eben High Mage. Double spell. That's Dark Magician basically only, but that's okay. I mean, I'm happy with that because we may be transitioning to a Dark Magician deck here very soon, depending on the outcome of what our pulls and how we kind of end season 1. It's Blackluster Soldier. Woo! I mean, I'm kind of pogged for Blackluster Soldier. Because that makes me really feel like if we just ran some more. Because so this is an actual thing, okay? I think with the cards we have right now, we could do first turn BLS Envoy of the Beginning turn 1. I believe it would be something like this. It would be we need to get them in the graveyard. It's we got to have Isolde. Isolde is going to help us here because we can go captain, bring out Isolde. Isolde comes out, searches for a light monster, and then as long as we can find a way to get someone else like a dark person, I think it's doable. I've done this before, but in the context in Meat Space with the Element Saber, Blackluster Soldier, first turn. It's so easy, but that's because they can change their elements in the graveyard. Just my gourd is overflowing with Pog. My 2 neurons that I have in my brain are firing at rapid pace. So I'm swirling with creative energies at this particular moment. So I know what you're gonna say, TCG. 10 pull, please. Let's make the attempt. And when I say attempt here is that I'm having some camera difficulties. And it's something that I would like to... I'm hoping it's just going to do it. Please level with me here. It's like my webcam is off and not on. It is kind of like what we've got going on here. By the power of Grayskull, I demand you work. Oh. So I want to know what chat's thoughts are while we kind of get this set up. For reals, what is like the deck that we should be thinking about running going into GX? Maybe this USB hub. Maybe this USB hub that's taking a dump on me here. Why? I just don't understand why it's having such a hard time. Hey, whoa, I got it to work. What do you know? I think I got it to work. Please help. Okay. We're in. No more no more technical snafus. You know, so and deck construction, I think I'm good at being creative, but at being meta viable, it's a whole different ball game, right? It's a whole different ball game to like be creating decks that perform at different levels in the different competitive venues, because there's so many different places to play Yu-Gi-Oh now, right? We've got Duel Links, we've got Neuron, we've got TCG, we've got OCG, we've got like virtual play, we have Yu-Gi-Oh Pro, YGO Pro, right? And that's, I don't even think that's all of them. And there's so many different venues for playing, and some of them have their own rule set. Like Speed Duel has its own rule set, I think. Duel Links has its own rule set, right? OCG is different than TCG. So very first and foremost, you have to decide which format you're playing. I'm excited. We've been doing so incredibly good on our pulls. As a refresher, we have the Immortal Gearfrieds, and we even pulled out 2 regular Red Eyes Gearfrieds the other day. I mean, they were really insane pulls. Let me see if I can find them. I put 2 of them in here, and then look at this, like Cynet Mining, Dirge, another LP, Borreload, Exchange Dragon. We pulled all of those this last time, and it was really exciting. And so that was one of the animus behind trying to explore the Red Eyes deck better, was because we were getting the parts for Red Eyes decks like right in front of us, like right in real in meat space. So I was excited for it. Okay. Woo. We're just gonna we're doing our thing here. I would love for this to be Dragoon. I would this would hype me up beyond belief. We've been at it for a while. This what 10 is? This is like 10 number 6 or 7. So I'm not, I don't think anything is owed to me for sure. But it sure would be nice to get that sweet payoff. And then when we get towards after we do pulls, I'll talk a little bit about what we're gonna do with our tins. I've got a bunch of like gifts for followers and subscribers and stuff like that, and I'm really excited because I've actually got like stuff to give away, and it didn't really cost me anything, and I hope you guys would like them and appreciate them. So we're going right into it. I don't feel like I need precautionary measures at this particular time. I will try to keep the secrets as secrety as possible. Time Thief Flyback. Ran Ryu. Dragon Discharge. Marincess Snow. Guard Dragon Shield. Dino Wrestler. Okay, so there is a Nightmare Incarnate Idly. There's a Dino Wrestler. Neo Flame Vel Lady. She's actually got cool card art. Guard Dragon Cataclysm. Tyrant Farm. Medulce Petting a Sewer. Flawless Perfect Tenyi. We're getting close to the... Okay. So there's Emperor Maju Gazaret was our rare pull for this one. Okay. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out of here. Yeah. I know. I feel the same way. Abomination's Prison. Not bueno. Unchained Abomination. Oh, no. Zerial, Ruler of the Evil-Eyed. Okay. So, more Abomination stuff. I don't have any plans on running Abomination stuff, but hey, it's there, right? I guess it's something else that's in our toolbox. That's the positive. That's the positive spin that we're choosing to put on this. Booster number 2. Spiritual Entanglement. Oh, that you got entangled. Don't get entangled. Will tell you about that one. It's not worth it. Tenyi Spirit. Tenyi Spirit. Chaos Betrayer. Fury of Fire. World Legacy Cliffhanger. Marincess Seahorse. I as we had do more TCG polls, I resent the Marincess archetype more and more. Vessel for the Dragon Cycle. Salaman Great Foxer. Adhara Tenyi Spirit. Fist of Unrivaled Tenyi. Okay, so Danger, Excitement, Mystery. Yeah. Storm Dragon's Return. That's not awful because I do have some Thunder Dragon stuff for Storm Dragon. Oh my god. The Witchcrafters. Are you ready for this? I don't know if I can handle this. World Legacy Monstrosity. So here's the thing is that is good for a level 9 summon. Oh. And then a Witchcrafter Creation on the second one. So these are not optimal pulls. These are not great pin pulls. I'm channeling all of the heart of the cards right here. Yep. I know it's not good, but I have some faith. Last booster pull for this TCG 10. Links to all of our pertinent communication information are back up in chat. Let's go ahead and get into our last booster here. TCG 2020. Memories of BS so far, but we could get lucky. Gladiator, Rising Fire, Guard Dragon Prometheus, Rambracho, oh no, I'm not trying to say that. Hassel Graveler? Tenyi Nahata. Alright. So we know we've got a Valkyrie. I hate her. Thanks. BES, Blaster Cannon. Hop Ear Squadron. Marincess Crown Tail. Infinitrack Brutal Dozer. I'll move these over slightly here. Unchained Twins Ahura. Evil Eye Confrontation. Alright. So, Link Mail Archfiend. Evil Eye Repose. Mech Knight Crusadia Avramax. Infinitrack Mountain Smasher. Oh no. And Witchcrafter Adele. Appears that there is some kind of actual misprint error on this one. Because the E's all jacked up at the bottom here. Unless they're all like that. So, I'm not even sure how to feel about this, to be honest. I don't know if there was even anything that was worth anything for utilities purposes in this pull. Get Out was okay, right? I mean, Mech Knights are cool, but like it's its own thing. Mech Knights might be one that I might want to explore in the future. It's just an archetype that I never got into. It kind of came into the universe when I was not playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and so just don't know how to feel about a lot of these. Is it really? That's good. $14 ain't bad. Yeah, check it out on TCG Players. Let's see what it says. Now we're just grabbing all the shinies and we're putting them in a pile. I feel like Nightmare Incantation, wasn't she special? Idly? Nightmare Incarnation, Idly? I feel maybe it was like 2 years ago that she was popping when Link's very first came out. I remember she was important for some reason. I mean, I will be honest, the Unchained Abomination Link monster looks incredibly cool. You can't handle the strobe. You can't handle the strobe. Look at this. What card is it? Let's look. I don't know. Ultra? Or mirror? I don't know. What is this? Pretty sure it's ultra because he's got the gold font at the top. If it was super, it would just have just the hollow, right? Nothing. Okay. But so let's go ahead and let's transition out here. I wish I had more time to hang out with all of you delightful Yu-Gi-Oh connoisseurs. But you know, we've just got other stuff I've got to do here. Oh my goodness, my dogs are friggin' the frig out. Hang tight, hang tight. All right, so I really appreciate you joining me here today. I thought it was going to be our last day for OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. I was wrong, but we probably got one more Saturday coming up here. So look forward to that next Saturday. We're going to beat old school Yu-Gi-Oh! In Legacy of the Duelist with a captain deck. We'll have beaten, not only will we have beaten the entire game with captain, I think we've also done it with the story content first, with the story deck, which is as fun as it sounds. But it's great meme material though. It's great meme material. No volume, huh? Nothing. How about now? Are you still there, Shadow? Hello? I'm all alone. Oh no. Are you still there, Shadow? I really hope that kind of fixed this. It's good now. Okay. And I appreciate it. Everybody that showed up, giving us all of their support, that's contributing to the community that we're sort of creating here. I really appreciate it. Um, there's not really any kind of words that I can give you here on screen that are going to fully articulate how much I appreciate you taking the time to join this movement with me so that we can have a more fun, more inclusive, and more competitive, video game kind of card game community. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, kid. Uh, not good pulls today, but we'll try again. Maybe 2020 tens. I don't know. They are getting very pricey. Maybe I'll find a bunch of the boosters. So, before we transition out, I did want to show that, so we have a ton of TCG boxes, and I'm going to start giving away prizes. And one of those prizes in the future is going to be our very nifty Smokey the Bear gator. I can't make this stuff up. And thank you. I appreciate the positive commentary on my Psyduck Slowpoke shirt. So I have these very cool Smokey the Bear gators, and I have approximately 50 of those that perhaps I received by accident, or maybe the National Park Service really meant to send me 50. But that is what I got when I ordered mine. And you know, a mask is something that's really important right now in the context that we currently live in, especially if you're like me and you live in the United States. And there's all kinds of, it's scary. It's a very scary time. And so not when we start sending out these, I really want to include our masks. One, because it's Smokey the Bear. It's very cute and cool. Two, sends a good message. Only you can prevent forest fires. Take care of the environment. And three, if I can help anyone just have a mask if they don't have one, I don't feel like anybody should have some kind of secondary equipment that they need to equip to stay alive. And so, if just giving someone a mask helps in any way, I'm more than happy to. And I hope it encourages people to check out the stream, hang out with us, and really get into it. We did some really gangbusters work. There was some actual Galaxy Brain plays in deck construction today, changing up the deck so we could beat Seal of Orichalcos, and then Raphael, we just tore him apart because he got captain locked. Like very first turn, we captain locked him, and that was great. If this is the content that you like, please follow us on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and keep checking us out every Saturday morning, Mountain Standard Time, 10 a.m. We will be here for more great Yu-Gi-Oh! And Saturday morning cartoons and card games. So I'm gonna play you out. We're gonna end the stream for today, but I'll be back over the course of the weekend so we can do more grinding, add more things to the Discord, and hit me up on Twitter. Okay, guys. I really appreciate it. This has been Rose World. See ya.